In the beginning, when God began to create heaven and earth, the earth was unformed and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. The Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And God saw that it was good. God then divided the light from the darkness, calling the light day and the darkness night. And this was the first day. God said, "Let there be an expanse in the midst of the water, so that it may divide the waters from the waters." And so it was. God called this expanse the sky. And this was the second day. God said, "Let the waters be gathered in one place, so that dry land may appear." And so it was. And God called this dry land earth, and the gathered waters the seas. And God saw that it was good. God created behemoth called Chikidri to be the guardians of the newborn world. And these were dragons, and they lived through God's glory and kept watch over the earth. God said, "Let the earth bring forth vegetation, seed-bearing plants and fruits of every kind." And so it was. The earth gave rise to green life of every kind, and God saw it was good, and this was the third day. On the fourth day, God said, "Let the seas bring forth swarms of living creatures and birds that may fly across the expanse of the sky." God created the giant sea monster and other creatures and winged birds of every kind, and God saw that it was good, and he blessed them to be fertile, to increase population upon the earth. On the fifth day, God said, "Let the earth bring forth every kind of living creature, cattle, and wild beasts of every kind, and creeping things." And so it was, and God saw that it was good. And God said, "Let us raise up beings that will have dominion over all lower forms of life." And so it was, but this was not good, for these were called Gigari, and they had no souls and would not worship God. And God was displeased, and these fell from his favor. So God created again, and God made human in his image. In the image of God they were created, male and female. God blessed them to be fertile and increase population upon the earth, and God gave them dominion over all lower creatures that creep upon the earth. Another creature there was who seethed with envy. This was Useth. She had been created to mate with the first human, but was not of the same flesh. Because of this rejection, Useth lost her heart and became bitter and jealous. And as with Useth, God seemingly forgot about the Gigari, and they fell under the sway of the evil one. And he began to scheme on how he could reclaim creation from God. Before the earth was, God created angels to help minister God's creation. Mighty they were in strength and grace, and near to God in power. And angels served God in joy and glory. All of the angels served God save one, called Lucifer, whose name meant light of God. And God loved him, but Lucifer was jealous of God, and jealous of God's creation, and all the worlds God made full of creatures who loved and worshiped God. Lucifer desired all of this for himself and sought to wrest it from God's grasp. Lucifer sowed the seeds of discontent amongst his fellow angels with his God-given light, and he won many to his side. And so, war began that shook heaven itself. And God saw what Lucifer had done and was sorely displeased. God stopped the war and banished Lucifer and all his minions from heaven forever. Despite his desire and black conceit, Lucifer had not the power to contest against God and was cast out of God's light into eternal darkness. Though he had failed in heaven, Lucifer came to earth with his seeds of envy, and those seeds bore fruit among the soulless Gigari. And Lucifer pitted them against the Chakidri who had remained close to God, and a great battle rent the place of all creation. Humankind was spared the perils of this warfare by the power of God's love and the protection of God's warriors, the archangels. Many soulless ones in Chakidri perished, and their great numbers vastly diminished, and God grieved for both sides. In God's grief, God bade the hospitality end, and it ended. God knew that the creatures had been misled by Lucifer, so God forgave them for their part in the war and spared them. Humankind was given to freely roam the whole earth, and God transformed Eden into a desert. And at the center of this, God placed the tree of life to nurture the balance between good and evil in all of the world. The remaining Gigri and Chakidri were bound by God to remain there and maintain the tree until such time as God sees them as being redeemed in his eyes. One Gigri escaped who would one day call himself Ekimus. Ekimus survived into seclusion of the earth, forever set apart from the humans and forever denied the full measure of God's creation. Ekimus was alone and resentful, as was the one called Useth, and bitter was her aspect forever. The day would come when these two imperfect beings would come together and breed perfect terror, and all creation would fear the monsters these two birthed in secret for long eons to follow. Humankind held dominion over the earth, but these dark creatures held dominion over the nightmare worlds of night, and this was most certainly not good. Huh, isn't Central Park the greatest place to be this time of night? Hey, relax, Alex, man. Who's gonna bother us? Huey's right. This time of night, we're on our own. You're right. Lewis and Alex knows it. He's just bummed from his fight with Lady Julia. But she'll be cool. She knows all about the black moods of Dark Alex. Not funny, guys. Things feel real bad. And it's not just Julia. I've been cheesing off every day lately. Even my parents seem to think like I'm on the edge of a cliff waiting to fall. Lighten up, Alex. You got no reason to be this weird. The world's ours, man. We got nothing to, fear? Look at this, my bats. We got some dinner in a can. Oh shit, scatter! Mice. See them run. Good thing I stuck to track even after my mood swings started. I got away clean. I better find a cop or something. My crew caught 3 of the mice, but where'd the cute one get to? Ah, there he is. And he be mine. Huh? You fast, little one, but not near fast enough to get away from Rose, the puppet master, honcho of the jelly bats. And Rose never miss a meal, especially one looking as good as you. No, please. Nice and polite, just the way I like that. I also like what the fear do to the flavor. The blood. I like the best. Now, be still. Rose gotta feed. Don't be playing with your food. Finish him off now. And finish him all the way. We don't want to be making no competition. Yeah, we be the onlyest bloodsuckers in this town for sure. God, help me. God can't hear you, meat. You dying alone. Not meat. Raw ground burger. Ah. Huey, Louie, Dewey. Good Lord. Nice. That meso gumbo ain't never coming back. Here, put this fast boy on the puree. And hurry up, too. What are you doing, friend? We just having a good old time. Hey, who you? Bam! Whack! A-ball! Who? That's not important. Stand away from the boy, slut. You'll do no further damage to him. That is... Well, we ain't gonna stay around here and argue with you about no dead boy. You want him? Take him. Excellent logic. Come on, guys, we booking. Come, lad. You are safe now, though I may be too late. That scent. Someone new arrives. Bad news for you, 8-ball. Huh? Who are... You're the witch! I'm someone you don't want to know, bloodsucker. Someone who is going to crush you and your kind. Someone who is just getting warmed up. Please, just one more chance, please. Sorry, sport. We have to put our foot down on this one. Your grades have been deplorable lately. And your attitude problems, geez. Alex, your father and I just want what's best for you. Heavens, these mood swings lately. Lord, you're not taking drugs, are you? No. God, Mom, do you think I'm stupid as well as a baby? And I don't have an attitude problem. I just get kind of down every once in a while. And my grades are low because junior year is tougher than I expected. So cut me a break, please. I just want to go to one freaking party. Alex Elder, how dare you use that language in front of your mother and sister? You can forget going anywhere. I oughta do what, Dad? Hit me? Alex, go to your room. Stick it, I'm gone. Alex! Not now, Pris. I can't let Dad treat me like a prisoner. I've got to get out and very far away for a while. I'll see you later, I promise, sis. But I didn't, did I? What are you guys waiting for? Let's get out of here. Yes, sir. Mister? Alex, sir. Come on, boss. The meter's running. Give the man some slack, Lewis. He's trying to say thanks for picking up Lady Julia. Way to go, Alex. I knew you'd get out of the house somehow. How'd you do it? Simple. I just made my parents hate me. The way I left, they probably don't ever want me to come back. Now let's just drop it. It's okay if you want to talk about it, Alex. I'm here. Julia, I said, listen, I don't want to talk about it. I don't even want to think about it. So, thanks, but no. Alex, Look, I said no. I'm going through a dark time right now, and no one understands me. Not even me. So no offense, but I don't need anyone hanging on me trying to cheer me up. Until I know what's going on, it'll be best for everyone if I just be left alone, okay? But Alex, honey, you don't... Alone means alone, Julia. That's how I want it. And now, I'm really alone, aren't I?